of histories. That are two main actors. My name is Lucas Bossuet. We're here with the film, Some of Histories. It's a world premiere. We're very proud. We just had 2 screenings and very well received. I'm the director and the scriptwriter. And
my name is Ivy van Haken. I'm the producer of the film, one of the producers, and working for Caviar Films. And we are very happy to be here in Montreal for the world premiere of Some of Histories. And Lucas will tell you something about the script.
The script. The basic idea is what would happen if you could send an email to the past. It's the story is a love story. It's a professor who's been happily with his wife Lena. This has been a tragic event in their past. So when he discovers a way to send back emails, he can change their past. But of course he realizes, he's a smart guy, that changing the past can have consequences. That's the story. It's a love story. It's got lots of thrills. It's got some action, some science fiction elements, because some of it plays in the future. And that's it, in short, the film. We're coming out in Belgium only, and so this is the world premiere. We're coming out in Belgium in the 30th of September, so we're really excited. And we've got 2 of the main or the bankable actors from Flanders. They're not well known in the world, but in Flanders they're very well known. So
maybe. The lead actors are Koen de Grave. He plays the main role in the movie, and he's known for maybe international audience also from The Misfortunates of Felix van Groening, also a well-known, talented Belgian director. And Matteo Simoni played the main role also in Marina from Stijn Konings. So these 2 are our main actors.
What would you say to people who say dealing with science fiction means big budget?
In this case, we didn't have a big budget. It was the idea. It was Lucas' idea to put the setting not in a very futuristic context, but in a very realistic context. How would the city Leuven, a small town in Belgium, would look like in 25 years?
Yeah, we focused mainly on a few aspects, mainly like on the aspect of what will the green, will the future be green, and we have very positive view there. So everybody's on bicycles. There's lots of green in the streets. We have some few elements, but we focused on them. Of course, the tablets and the iPhone they look different and they look high tech, but it's for me the science fiction element is on the background. It supports the story. We need it, but it's mainly about about going back and forward between the present and the future, and the love story that's going on there.
Did you have any inspiration coming from different movies? Or?
Sure, I had lots of. I think if you could think about movies that I think Lola Rent, the German movie, was definitely an inspiration and has the same kind of feel to it. It's also a love story in different kind of aspects. The same kind of drive, action, people running, people. It's also maybe another reference could be Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, because there also they give a new insight in relations by very creatively working with the script, and I'm hoping that my film will do the same, is will show a different insight in relations just by the way it's constructed, with different kind of realities and different forms of relation.
If someone had given you $5 million, what would you have made differently?
That's a good question. I think
shooting days, maybe.
Yeah, definitely more shooting days, because that's, of course, I think we had a decent budget. I'm not complaining. I don't feel that I had to do lots of compromises. But if more shooting days, I think, of course, basically you write the script because you know you're going to have a certain kind of budget. I would have had more scenes with some, not action scenes. It's not an action movie, but people doing active, because I think we managed well to have like an active film, but could have been more people running in the streets, and I have some. But I think casting-wise, we're very happy. I don't think with more money I would have had any better actors.
Good. Last question to both of you. What is the single thing that made you want to work in film? The defining moment was when?
For me,
Or seeing what? Or
For me, it's probably because I studied engineering. I was at university studying engineering. So when I was 18, I didn't dream of becoming a filmmaker. I wanted to be an engineer. I loved film, but and I saw Reservoir Dogs from Tarantino. I was in my second year of engineering, and I said, if I just could do that looks like, if I could make films like that, and if I could, that would be. I knew being a filmmaker would be a job, but with ups and downs. But that was, I think, what attracted me the most. Well, being an engineer would probably more be a flat career.
how about you?
I think two moments. One moment is I went a lot with my mother to the movies when I was a child, and the magic in the theater was always very inspiring to do something with it. But next to that, I wanted to become a journalist, a war journalist. I don't know why. to tell stories about people in war. That was a little bit my ambition. But by coincidence, I ended up in the film production, and I really enjoyed helping filmmakers telling their stories to the public. So.
Can you show me the poster?
Oh yeah, this is